Yo, what's up, swag? And you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Keon Lar, aka KL Swag, back here with a video, man. Look, man, we about to react to 10 NFL players who are shockingly older than what you think, bro. I mean, they're old than what you think, bro. So, anyways, man, let's just get into the reaction. I don't know why this female here. I don't know why. TBS. Look, dog. I know what you're doing. You like her. You like her. You want to be with her. You want to be with. Is that why you put her? She is not in the NFL. Like, come on, dog. Yeah. Let's get into it.
Age is just a number, they say.
Why
Your favorite NFL players look and play younger than their actual age.
Eric,
Ooh. I like that.
how surprised are you at what Tom Brady is doing at 43?
Well, I gotta say, the old ass man is proving me wrong.
Damn. DBS KL Swag.
Whether it's their physical appearance, overall production, or late bloomer status, these 10 NFL players are surprisingly older than you think.
Wow.
Russell Wilson. It's hard to believe that 2021 will mark Wilson's age 33 season. For a variety of reasons, the Seattle Seahawks superstar quarterback just feels so much younger. For instance, Wilson is just 5 years younger than Aaron Rodgers of the Green Bay Packers. Yet the two perennial Pro Bowlers were drafted a whopping 7 years apart. Wilson, born on November 29th, 1988, was 23 years of age when he took over as Seattle's starter in the 2012 season. That was 4 years after Rodgers became Green Bay's main starter following Brett Favre's departure. Wilson had a phenomenal start to his career, following the footsteps of Tom Brady and Ben Roethlisberger by winning a Super Bowl title in just his second NFL season. And like fine wine, Wilson's individual play has only gotten better with age. He played like a game manager in his first 3 years before emerging as one of the game's most prolific passers ever since the 2015 season. You don't usually see a quarterback peak in their early to mid 30s, but that's the case with Wilson. No wonder he seems so much younger than 33. Travis Kelce. This is very hard to believe, but what if we told you that Kelce and fellow future Hall of Fame and tight end Rob Gronkowski are the same age?
What?
That's right. Both men were born in the year 1989, but of course, Gronkowski was drafted 3 years earlier than his Chiefs counterpart.
Wow.
He was just a few weeks shy of his 21st birthday when the New England Patriots drafted him in the second round in 2010. Kelce was 5 months shy of his 24th birthday when the Kansas City Chiefs took him in round 3 of the 2013 draft.
Wow.
Gronk, of course, was widely viewed as the NFL's best tight end from 2011 to 2017 before injuries unfortunately began to pile up, prompting him to retire for one season in 2019. Since 2018, Kelce has been by far the NFL's top tight end.
Yeah.
Like Wilson, Kelce's production just seems to get better with each passing year. In 2020, at the age of 31, Kelce racked up 1,416 receiving yards, the most ever for a tight end in a single season. That broke the record set by George Kittle 2 years earlier. Wait, has Kelce really been around for 8?
Hell yeah, George Kittle been going stupid. George Kittle, Gronkowski, Travis Kelce, those some bad dogs, bro. Bad dudes, bro. Tight end, man.
Seasons? Boy, does time fly or what? Adam Thielen. When you're a late bloomer in any aspect of life, you're gonna come off as being a lot younger. Such is the case with Minnesota Vikings wideout Adam Thielen, who's entering, ready for it? His age 31 season in 2020.
Oh, he's 31?
Yeah, we don't know how that's possible either. The Detroit Lakes, Minnesota native played college football at Minnesota State. He signed with his home state NFL team in 2013, but Thielen didn't actually become a starter until the 2016 season. Thielen broke out that year with 69 catches for 967 yards and 2 touchdowns. He earned Pro Bowl honors in each of the next 2 years, leading Minnesota to the 2017 NFC Championship game. You'd imagine Thielen would be around the same age as his former Vikings teammate Stephon Diggs, as the two broke out around the same time. But Thielen is actually 3 years Diggs senior, having been born in 1990 compared to the 1993 birth date for the Buffalo Bills star wideout. Thielen didn't fully get going until he was 26 years old. Obviously, better late than never. It's just hard to believe that the Vikings standout receiver is already on the wrong side of 30, and that he's been in the NFL for 8 years and counting. Demario Davis. The veteran linebacker only became a household name after he joined New Orleans in 2018. But did you know that the Saints are actually Davis's fourth stop of his NFL career? This may shock you, but Davis has already been in the NFL for a decade. The New York Jets drafted him in the 3rd round back in 2012. The Arkansas State product played his first 4 seasons in the Big Apple before landing with the Cleveland Browns in 2016. Davis returned to the Jets for another season in 2017 before joining the Saints. Again, he wasn't the same game-changing force with the Jets or Browns. Being another late bloomer and all, it's hard to believe that 2021 will mark Davis's age 32 season. Has he really been around that long? Davis earned a first-team All-Pro nod in 2019 and a second-team selection in 2020. Again, better late than never, but you can't help but wonder, what if he landed with the Saints some years earlier? Would we be talking about a Hall of Fame shoo-in right now? Harrison Smith.
That's crazy.
He's another member from the 2012
Bro,
NFL draft class.
Harrison Smith literally been playing football for like ever, bro. Literally ever. A lot of people don't talk about him about safety, bro, but literally, bro, he's been playing forever.
Taken 29th overall by the Vikings in 2012, Smith started putting it all together in 2014 after solid rookie and
Make a different future. Start different at GoDaddy.com.
Okay. Skip.
and sophomore campaigns. He has been one of the NFL's best safeties since the 2015 season.
A lot of people don't talk about him, though.
Of 5 consecutive Pro Bowl nods. Many defensive backs seem to get worse as they enter the wrong side of 30, but the Viking star remains as good as ever as he enters his age 32 season. Where did all the time go?
That's not
It
bad,
just feels
32.
so much closer to his mid-20s
That's
and
kinda old,
early
though.
30s. Or is it just me? Now, Smith is a few years older than some of the league's other top safeties, namely Eddie Jackson, Tyrann Mathieu, Marcus Williams, Justin Simmons, Derwin James, and Jamal Adams.
My
While
dog.
those guys are in their early to late 20s, Smith is already gearing up for his 10th NFL season.
Oh my
That.
God.
Calvin Ridley. What if he told you that Calvin Ridley and Amari Cooper were both born in 1994? Shocking, isn't it? Considering that Cooper was drafted 3 years before his fellow Alabama Crimson Tide receiver. Ridley's college career actually began in 2015, just months after the Oakland Raiders took Cooper with the 4th overall selection. Both players won national championships at Alabama, 1 for Cooper and 2 for Ridley. And both wound up becoming first-round picks, too. Ridley was taken 26th overall by the Falcons in 2018. Ridley returned 27 during the upcoming 2021 season. But man, doesn't he feel closer to 22 or 23? Taysom Hill.
Damn, he
This guy is
27?
already in his 30s? Okay, now this one is especially hard for me to believe. The Green Bay Packers signed Hill after the 2017 NFL Draft. He was later waived, and the New Orleans Saints picked up the then 27-year-old just days before the start of the regular season. The versatile Hill saw very little playing time in his rookie year. Coach Sean Payton saw something special in the BYU product and decided to make him a special weapon for the Saints offense in 2018. Hill got to work as a quarterback, receiver, running back, and special teams player during the Saints' 2018 campaign that saw them go all the way to the NFC Championship game. Payton continued to use Hill as a gadget player in 2019 and 2020, but he actually had to start 4 games in the latter year when Drew Brees was forced to miss time with an injury.
Yeah, I remember
Hill
that.
Ended up winning 3 of his 4 starts. So,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Taysom Hill is really like that, bro. A lot of people don't think so, but Taysom Hill is really like that, man. I like Taysom Hill.
Hill only has 3 NFL seasons with considerable playing time under his belt. That's why it's so hard to believe that the guy is already entering his age 31 season. But just like his teammate Demario Davis, Hill is enjoying his adventure as a late bloomer. And now he's a key cog on an NFC powerhouse. Emmanuel Sanders. Sanders has been a consistently productive wideout since entering the NFL in 2010. Wait, what did we just say? He's been around since when? That's
2010?
Right. 2010. Sanders was drafted in the 3rd round, 82nd overall by the Pittsburgh Steelers that year. But he was 3rd on the depth chart behind Antonio Brown and Mike Wallace. Sanders didn't become a standout receiver until 2013, after Wallace had signed with the Miami
And Mike Wallace, I don't even think Mike Wallace plays anymore, do we?
Dolphins in free agency. Another thing about Sanders, the speedster hasn't really lost his impressive set of wheels, even as he enters his age 34 season. As
Wow.
many of you know, it's common for star wideouts to slow down once they hit the big 3-0. But Sanders is an exception. He's been vastly underrated throughout his career, with a trio of 1,000-yard seasons and 3 Super Bowl appearances with 3 different teams on his resume. Sanders, of course, won it all with the Denver Broncos in the 2015 season. Having flown under the radar, yet producing consistently strong stats despite being well into his 30s now, it's very tough to believe that this guy has already played 11 seasons. And he's yet to show any signs of really slowing down. Can't wait to see what he brings to the table for the Buffalo Bills with Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs.
Bro, he's 34 years old. God damn, I had to get a sip of that. Let's get into it.
Kirk Cousins. Cousins was a part of the stacked 2012 quarterback class that also featured Wilson, Andrew Luck, Robert Griffin, Ryan Tannehill, and Super Bowl champions Brock Osweiler and Nick Foles. But
Wow.
for some reason, Cousins just feels a lot younger than all those guys. Why is that? Probably because Cousins was mostly a backup to RG3 through his first 3 NFL seasons.
Damn.
He only started
I didn't know
9
that.
total games from 2012 to 2014. And it was a series of injuries to Griffin that opened the door for Cousins to take over as the starter in 2015.
Damn, I didn't know
Cousins
that.
only playing 6 seasons as the regular starter. That obviously makes him seem a lot younger than 33. I mean, think about this. Derek Carr has started more games than Cousins, even though he was drafted 2 years later. And Carr is 3 years younger than Cousins. And Cousins, quite frankly, gets more hate and criticism than he should. He hasn't fully lived up to the hefty money handed to him by the Minnesota Vikings, but his overall play has gotten better as his career's progressed. Like Wilson, Cousins just seems to be getting better and better as time passes.
Wow.
Jason Peters. What do you think of the NFL's longest tenured players? You
He's
obviously
a-
think of the quarterbacks like Tom Brady, Ben
He's a great tackle. He's a great tackle.
Roethlisberger, and Aaron Rodgers. And then there's the ageless running backs like Adrian Peterson and Frank Gore. But
Oh my
future
God,
Hall of
yeah.
Famer Jason Peters is quietly one of the oldest players in the league. You just don't know it. Peters, who was initially a tight end, went undrafted and signed with the Buffalo Bills back in 2004. Wow! That's
Oh my
17
God.
years ago. He saw limited playing time in his rookie year and finally broke out in 2007, earning the first of what would be a jaw-dropping 9 Pro Bowl selections. For you young football fans, it's probably hard to recall that Peters once played for the Bills. You obviously associate him with the Philadelphia Eagles, where Peters enjoyed most of his success. It's not uncommon to see top-notch offensive linemen regress by their early 30s, but Peters discovered the fountain of youth. He was one of the NFL's elite blockers throughout his tenure with Philly, and he was instrumental in leading them to a Super Bowl 52 championship over the Patriots. Peters
Wow.
showed signs of major regression at the age of 38 during the 2020 season, but honestly, so what? The fact he's pieced together a Hall of Fame career highlighted by a Super Bowl victory after going undrafted over a decade and a half earlier is admirable enough. But what other NFL players are older than fans seem to realize?
That is crazy, bro. Anyways, man, make sure you comment, subscribe. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. I love you guys. And see